This is the second video that I am doing for Rick Moody and his chapbook, The 00 from McSweeney's 4. In the first video, I showed the signed chapbook, The 00. It first appeared in a book in the UK edition of Demonology. And I have a signed copy of the UK edition, which is a paperback, a jacketed paperback, which is very interesting. So I showed the signed copy of the UK edition of Demonology. Also showed a signed early reading copy of the UK edition. And since then, I have acquired some pieces that go with this group. I'm going to split it into two videos. I have some questions about the UK proofs. I have another one, and it is different. It's raised some questions. I'm going to do that, put that in a third video. For this one, I'm just going to stay with the US edition. I wasn't highly motivated to add the US edition. My goal was a signed copy of the true first. Anything else was a bonus. But the US edition did get a hardcover. This is the first printing hardcover of the US edition of Demonology. So the UK did not get a hardcover, and so I was interested because the US did. Also, the copy I was most interested in was in the hands of a bookseller that I trust, which makes a lot of difference sometimes. If it hadn't been, I might not have pursued the US at all. But I trust the seller, and the price was right, and it seemed foolish not to get it. So, a US first printing, signed, really nice copy, really nice price. A bookseller that actually knows how to pack and ship a book. Very nice signature. And so, there I go. I also picked up the US proof. Red wraps. Fabulous copy. Fabulous copy. Most of these that I see, and they're around, and most of these that I see have a contact sticker stuck on the cover. Mostly the front cover. I'm sure there are some with stickers on the back cover, but typically these will have a contact sticker. This one does not. The bookseller that I got it from at the time worked for Little Brown and worked with the bookstores. And so this was one of his copies, and which is why it's in just fabulous, beautiful condition. Probably hasn't been cracked open except for me. It does have an owie on the back cover. It's got a bump right at the top edge, and in fact the bump has about a 1/4 inch closed hair, which is kind of unfortunate, but it really doesn't bother me very much. It's beautiful proof. And he sent me a promotional piece that Little Brown did for Demonology. The title story. They produced a promotional chapbook, and these were given to some of the bookstores. It's a really nice little book, rounded corners, which I always like seeing rounded corners. You don't see them often enough. So a nice little chapbook of the title story. So a nice little piece to put with this grouping. My interest is in the 00, but I've come around to Demonology because that's where the 00 first appeared in a book. So quite a nice little US grouping to put with things. Now I'm going to stop this video here, and the next video I'm going to discuss some questions I have about the UK proofs.